Hello traders, it's your one and only forex skill coach Team Legend, and I'm super excited having you guys here today. If this is your first time on my channel, could you do me a favor and hit the subscribe button right now, like right now? Okay, thank you. All right, the next thing you want to do is to turn on the notification bell so that you be the very first person to get notified whenever I post my winning strategies like this. All right, have you hit the subscribe button and have you turned the notification bell on? If you've done that, thank you very much. Kudos to you, and you ain't gonna miss out any other thing that I post online. So the next thing you want to do is to go straight to description below. The first link is my Telegram channel link, where I post free signals. Sometimes I give signals, and then I also make sure that I give analysis. And not just that, I always make sure that I teach traders in my in this channel. All right, I give them awesome trainings to make sure that I'm empowering many. Was this taken? All right, so you just want to make sure that you join this channel. All right, here was the time when I was teaching them about creating a trading plan. As a trader, you ought to have a trading plan, and so many things go on in this channel. All right, and as you can see, we are 3.6 increasing every single day. For I want to use this medium also to make sure I appreciate all of you who are following me and all of you who believe in me. Those in my academy, congrats to you all, and those who are still yet to join, come on, you're never gonna miss anything. All right, because I teach you all that you need to know and learn to become profitable index markets. Okay, if you're just watching this video right now, I want to inform you that the volatility index training is still on, and is still currently at the rate of $30, so you still can take advantage of that. All right, so let's go straight to business. Whoa, finally the spike has taken place. Yeah, that is what I anticipated. Can you see how long that spike is? And this is the 5-minute time frame with this awesome strategy. We don't joke in the Bullish Bay Academy. All right, everything I teach you are proven. All right, so traders, let's get started to this training. Now it's a very wonderful strategy with a few indicators, not much. I don't like discombobulating all my charts with indicators. Normally I am a price action trader, all right, but I love giving traders, I love teaching traders how to use the indicators that they've got on their MT5 to really milk the markets, the boom and crash markets. All right, so I make sure that whenever I teach you how to use the indicator, I make sure I also teach you how to apply price action to it, so that you don't just trade blindly with the indicator. You also learn to apply your price action. Now, the first thing you need to know is the strategy. The zoom level is, let's take it deep down. All right, and then you can see that's a very powerful sniper entry. Whoa, I love this. All right, let's go. The zoom level, you take it deep in, right, and then you take it up 1 2 3. That's the third one, so you take it up three times. Okay, then the next thing you want to observe is a 5 minutes time frame strategy. All right, if I finish teaching you, you can also apply 1 minute time frame if it's going to work for you. All right, but if it doesn't work for you, just use the 5 minute time frame that I'm going to use to teach you this strategy. Now, some of you might be like, how did you catch this long spike? Don't worry, I'm going to show you every single thing. All you need to do is to make sure you watch to the very end. Okay, let's go back to the 5 minute time frame. Now, the first thing you want to do when you get into the chart is to first of all observe what is the trend of the market. So if you go to the higher time frame, like the 4-hour time frame, you get to see that it's actually a downtrending market. As you can see clearly, is a downtrending market. Okay, so that is why I'm looking forward to taking quite a lot of sales, and that's why the spikes are very long. Okay, because I know some people are going to be asking, Tim, how did they catch this long spike? All right, so the reason why the spike is very long like as that is because number one is a downtrend, and number two, it's been trending up for quite a long time. You see, this is this is a daily time frame. All right, this is a daily time frame. Let me go straight to the 4-hour chart. And then you see in the 4-hour chart, you get to see this bullish candlestick. It's been moving bullishly for the past 4 hours. That's for you to know that after the massive buys in the market, there's always going to be a sell. There's something I always teach my students to give them a very simple illustration. When you go to the market and you buy and buy and buy and buy and buy all the goods in the market, what do you want to do with those goods? Is it not to sell it? So you want to sell and sell and sell, and that's what happens in the forex market. When a lot of people have bought and bought and bought, the next thing you're going to see is massive sell. And especially it looks so sweet and interesting when the trend is actually a downtrend. So that's why we're catching this long spikes. All right, so now back to the strategy. Okay, the first thing I said, you want to observe the trend, and now we see the downtrend, so we're looking forward to selling and selling in the market. All right, so what you want to do is to spot out your obvious resistance zones. Since we want to sell, so you should be looking out more for resistance areas in the market. So you want to go to something like the 30-minute time frame. So in the 30-minute time frame, we have here to be a certain resistance zone. You can see is a resistance zone that has been resisted in the past. It also served as support in the past. So therefore, you always anticipate that when price gets close to there could be a move in the market. Let's take this down here like this. Okay, so this is where price had its initial previous support in the past before price broke out of it and then gave us new moves that we were looking out for. All right, let me bring out another horizontal line to take here as another resistance zone that we can also be looking out for. So if you get to notice, you get to see that the moment price got to that same zone in the future, the spike took place. All right, the spike did what? It took place massively, and now price has just gotten back into the zone where this price was resisted in the past again. So this simply means that since it's a downtrend, whenever price gets to this resistance zone again, there might likely be spikes to push market that deep down. All right, but don't get it twisted. Even where price is currently, it might still decide to keep moving deep down, but you never can tell. This is forex. So traders, the strategy now, after you've understood how to apply the price action, the next thing now is the strategy. Now in this strategy, you have two indicators here. You have three indicators beneath here. You have the ADX indicator. Let me just take it up like this. This is one, this is two. All right, now the ADX indicator is an indicator, it gives you a simple thing. It tells you when the market is in a range, and I always advise my traders, you don't trade when the market is in a range. Okay, so if you are using a 5-minute time frame to take your trades and you find out that the ADX is beneath 26.00, it means that the market is in a range and you don't want to take a trade there because it's very risky. All right, but whenever you see this line, the ADS line above 26, it means the market is in a good trend, is moving towards a good direction. All right, be it bullish or be bearish. For instance, you can see here when price got beneath the 26 level, what did you see? This was a range. This area was an area where we had several ranges before price broke out, and then the ADX showed us that okay, buyers have really entered the market to push market to the upside. Okay, so that's the work of the ADX. It doesn't really give you any other thing apart from just that. You can also use it for any other thing you feel you want to use it for, but that's what I have it for, just to tell me when the buyers or the sellers are really pushing markets. Take note, okay, take note, because some people might mistake this ADX for movement in the market. Take note, when the market is selling, it does not mean the ADX will begin to go down. Okay, the ADX automatically goes down when price is in a range, but when price is bullish or bearish, the ADX moves up out of the 26 level. So take note of that. Okay, now to this other indicator that we've got here, we have the moving average and we have the awesome oscillator plus the awesome oscillator, and we have the moving average, I mean to say. So here we have the moving average. Whenever it's at oversold, okay, you're looking forward to buying opportunities in the market, especially when you've observed your price action and found that the price is just coming out from a fresh support. Then you know you're good to buy. All right, but as a trend trader that I am, and I always love to advise all my students, don't trade against the trend. Always be patient. Forex is all about patience. Okay, it's all about patience. and I'm so glad all my students in the academy have gotten that mentality. In the in the boom and crash traders community, they are doing massively awesome, hitting targets every day. I just don't want to take much time. I would have taken you to the community and show you profits every single day. So if you haven't joined the boom and crash community, endeavor to do so. Okay, you have the link on the description below to get started. All right, so when you have this moving to the upside, when it gets to overbought, then you start looking for your selling opportunities. Okay, and then you have the awesome oscillator here. The red ones tells you when sellers are still in the market, and when it turns green, it tells you, okay, you're likely safe to start buying. For instance, we get to see that when this first spike took place around here, the awesome oscillator turned red, and it still remained red all the way down to here. Let's see. Okay, here this was where the last red took place, and that was already when price was massively bullish. That was it's trying to tell you that, okay, I think it's safe to buy now because the buyers have emerged in the market. Take note, disclaimer, these indicators are not 100%. Okay, do not say, hey Tim, you said I should buy whenever it turns green, I bought and it sold. It's not 100%. The only thing you get to see that it works sometimes, and sometimes it might likely not work due to market manipulations and all the rest. Okay, so that's why I always advise that risk management is very important in everything that you do. Do not over leverage while you trade. Okay, so that's how this strategy works. It's a very simple and beautiful strategy. Apply with your price action and you see yourself winning. From oversold, you buy. Whenever it gets to overboards at 80.00, you want to look for your selling opportunities, and it looks more interesting, especially whenever the moving average is right above the awesome oscillator. Is always very interesting because the sell is going to be massive. It tells you that, hey, buyers have really gotten exhausted and sellers are really ready to emerge. Okay, so the settings, let's go straight to the settings. We have the moving average to be 30, shift 0, method simple, apply to open, style whatever color you desire. Just make sure that the pixel is large enough for you to see it on the screen. Okay, then you have your statistic oscillator 111 in all periods and slowing. You want to have the price field to be low high, the method to be simple. Then you want to make sure that these ones are black in color so that you don't see it at all. Right, put it on the color of your background. If your background is white, make sure it's white. Then you click on done. Then the next thing you want to do is to look at the awesome oscillator settings. You just have the line width to be 3 pixels, and then nothing else, no levels, just keep it like that. Then finally the average directional movement, you want to put the period to be 14 pixel 3 on this style. Then the others black, you don't want to see them in the background. Then your level is 26. That's what you want to keep monitoring. When price is in the range, you don't want to take a trade. Okay, so with that, you have all the settings in place. All you just need to do is to observe everything I've taught you, how to follow it, how to observe the trend, your support and your resistance, and you take your trades and you keep winning. If you found this video helpful, could you give me a thumbs up so that this video can keep going and let people keep watching and learning and winning, because that's what we're here for. We keep winning. For the meantime, I remain your one and only forex Q coach, Team Legend. Keep winning.